Good time zone, everyone, and welcome back to 10 Hearts. All right, so this is a re-recording because in my first attempt at recording this, I was just so angry. This game has been a fun ride, so far. But realistically, I have to be fair and say that I'm not gonna lie that there's a part of me that really hates the game design of this game for not being intuitive, and I think that's the right word that I'm using here, because there's just some puzzles throughout this game that go, wait, why couldn't you do this instead of that? Why are you going this long-winded route of trying to make a point? It's almost like you're calling us out for being dumb and not thinking outside the box, which is not a good way to sell your game, you know? So right. Okay, so we gotta do this. And then we gotta put this guy over here. Okay, so this aisle here is good to go. Okay, let's get these guys open here. Okay, so we go over here, we go over here. Okay, and then the smart thing to do, okay, there we go. Alright, so let's get these guys over here. Okay, so that's gonna activate the crusher, but right now we need to get all the soldiers through here. This basement, though, I'm not gonna lie, this basement is very, like, there's still some bugs and glitches. One of the workarounds is that if you get, like, behind a wall, you just gotta, like, possess a soldier and go, okay. I'm back to where it was. Okay, so... God, like... And this is what I mean by the intuitive part. It's like... I've seen this scene so many times. Like, can't we just skip it? Like... There's nothing new here. There's nothing that's gonna change it, you know? Hey, there's something that does change? Hey, then, you know... Well then, excuse me for getting it, you know, wrong, I suppose. Okay. And then... Okay, there we go. Get this guy over here. And then come over here to do this. Okay. And then come back over here, and then... Okay, this table is done. There's no reason to be over here. There's no reason to be over here. Yeah, see? This is what I mean. It's like... Good lord. You have to, like, be very careful how you do everything. Okay... Oh, pink balloon? That's new. Alright, so... Okay, let the soldiers go through here. Marching along. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so... I gotta make sure everybody is... Okay, and then...
Dear Mrs. Butterworth, it is with great sadness that I regret to inform you your latest examination has revealed a dramatic decline deterioration.
Okay, there's nothing.
Unfortunately, it is now clear that the positive effects the new treatment had on your health have not persisted. I am afraid nothing more can be done to prevent your ultimate deterioration. Rest assured that, as always, I will be on hand to do everything I can to alleviate some of the pain for yourself and your family. Please do not hesitate to contact me if there is anything at all you feel I might be able to do for you. Kind regards, Dr. Oliver Knowles.
See, and in the previous recording, like, why didn't I not... Whatever. Like in the previous recording, the soul, like, I did exactly just like that, but for some reason, the 10 soldiers were touching the wall for some reason. Like, no, it should redirect them to the exit. So I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. Thank the Lord. But yeah, no, it's so at this point of the story, for those who don't who missed it because I was talking over the person, apparently whatever treatment that Mrs. Butterworth is going through has failed, and now there's just no options. So this makes me think that this is during the time period where medical treatments weren't as modern, right? But I would like to say this takes place before, like, before you really see, like, the rise of modern medicines and stuff, but I could be wrong again, because of the clothing, the outfits, the style. But yeah, yeah, in the last recording, a lot of things were going wrong. Like, you have, apparently, this guy was going down a little bit faster, then it gives me time to, like, react to the thing. Well, it's... So, going back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, and this is where we're gonna leave it off. The biggest issue with this game is that the puzzles are not intuitive enough, and that they become needlessly complicated to stupid over the course of the game. And then they go back to being simplistic, and it's like, what are you doing here? What is your purpose here? Like, I never played a Lemmings game before, but regardless of what type of puzzle game it is, it should be like this, where it's like it's progressively like, okay, it's like a domino effect. Not, oh, you have to do 30 different pieces to get this was you shouldn't have to move 30 pieces, for example, just to get something done. Like, you could just do it like this. Or there was another level where it's like, okay, it looks complicated, but it's smart though. And there's just some levels that does that does just not apply whatsoever. It's like, okay, I don't, yeah. You know, and that's why I mentioned on the Steam review that you go through this 7 stages of grief journey with this title, and you're just like, I want to hate this game, but I also want to appreciate it, but I also want to hate it, you know? And I don't know if that was the intent or the mission of said game. Because the story is pretty good once you just sink back and just listen to all the dialogue, all the cutscenes, the progression of how everything, you know, how everything came to pass. The visuals are amazing. The soundtrack music is amazing. But man, everything else is just... The game design ultimately is what pushes you to really hate. Or not really hate, but like...
What's this, Helen? Have you seen this?
Hmm? Oh, that. Yes, it came through this morning.
What's the letter from the
This
basement?
morning? Why didn't you say something?
What is there to say? Besides, you were working. I didn't want to disturb you.
Disturb me? This letter is what disturbs me. Have you read it? Helen, we need to act now.
What do you want to do?
Well, let's see a different doctor, for starters. I know Dr. Knowles is a family friend, but we should get a second opinion.
And what if the second opinion is the same as the first?
We'll get a third one. And a fourth one. As many as it takes. Look, I am making a lot of progress downstairs. We could even afford to travel overseas soon. I have made some inquiries. There is someone there who...
Listen. You know it doesn't work like that. We need to be together now. Really be together. Make the most of it. Do you understand what I'm saying, love? And we need to start looking beyond this now. For your and Rose's sake. There's a lot to think about. A lot to plan.
Well, you can give up if you want. I'm not going to give up.
Albert. Albert!
Jeez. I don't blame him. Like, how many of us have been in that situation where like it's hopeless for the person in your life, but for the other person you always want to find that answer to that problematic question, you know? Are we gonna do a time skip?
Albert!
Oh, we're not doing the time skip. Jesus. Wait, we're going back into the basement? Okay. Why are we going back into the basement? Like, what's the point? Okay. And, like... Okay. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so this is the entrance. Okay. Okay, this is the entrance here. Okay, so where's the exit? Where is the exit? Oh, the exit's right there? Okay. Okay. And seem... Ooh, this is a new thing. Okay. Alright, so a lot of new things. Oh my god. And that's another thing. And that's another thing. Is... There's just some mechanics in this game that get introduced once and you never see it again until the worst possible moment. It's like, okay, what does that do again? Or how can this fit into the grand schemes of this puzzle, you know? If you're gonna be... Try to be consistent. Don't just be hopscotching with game mechanics, you know? And that's what ultimately... And apart... And with that in mind, and... how stretchy this game is when it comes to the way these puzzles are handled, from okay, easy, simple, straightforward, to okay, this is smart, not overly too complicated, to overly complicated, but it tries to be smart, to stupid, you know? It's just like, what was happening here? You know, so but yeah, that's the end of the video. If you wow, we actually got a little bit more time with the family. But again, like, this game's story is very great and very heartbreaking, and very like it's a very heartbreaking story. You know, and yeah, I didn't expect the story to be this to be heartbreaking, but it is. But it's the voice acting is really well done, and the pacing of the narrative is really well done. When it's like, okay, you understand Albert's plight of, you know, what, you know, I guess he's trying to, like, because of what's happening with his wife Helena, he is trying to make enough money to find an answer to that problematic question. And of course, you know how these things turn out. It doesn't end well, and something happens. And I'm assuming we're probably gonna learn about that in this level, because this is level 35, and we're about 5 levels away from finishing this game. At least that's what the you know, how many levels will it take to beat this game tells me anyway. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video and want to watch more videos from me, then check out the other videos I have here on the channel, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye bye.